All season long, you've been saying that you've been preparing the team for a tournament run. That's here on Friday. Just talk about where the team is right now in terms of preparation and just having the whole season getting ready for this point.
Yeah, well, that is correct. We have been pushing all season to prepare for a tournament run. That's been the goal from the very start, and I think we're ready. I think we've played solid competition outside the conference. During the conference, I feel like we've played well enough that the team feels confident, and I think the conference is very balanced this year. So I think it really is anyone's tournament to win. I know Milwaukee will be the favorite when you go with only 2 losses during the season, but I feel like it's a very balanced conference this year.
Can you just speak to, you touched on it a little bit, but just speak to the team's confidence level, knowing that they beat 3 of the teams in the tournament. They were competitive with the other 2.
Yeah. Well, I do. I think a couple of things we talked about this week was, one, we finished conference play with 3 of the top 4 seeds. So we finished with Green Bay, Valpo, and Milwaukee as our last 3 matches. So we feel very good that we know what the tournament's going to be like as far as the competition level. We were very competitive with Milwaukee here. I know Green Bay beat us, but having beat them at their place gives the team a little bit of confidence that yeah, we can compete with this team and beat them, because we have. And then the same thing with Valpo, getting the 5-game win on the road at Valpo. I think the team's feeling confident that they can beat everyone, but they also know that you have to execute. Everybody has enough film. We've played everyone twice. We all know what everyone's going to do. It just comes down to who can execute over a 3-day period.
Obviously, Green Bay is fresh in everybody's minds since it was Saturday, and then we played them 6 days later, essentially. Just that matchup, what are some areas you think you can exploit, maybe that you took advantage of the first time that maybe didn't go as well, in Youngstown?
Well, at their place, I felt like we served a lot tougher and kept them out of system. I thought they did a much better job here of passing, so obviously we're going to be very aggressive with our serves. And then on the other side, I felt like we passed better at their place, and I felt like they really came after us. So we feel like the serving and the passing on both teams is going to be critical. And even though we had 11 blocks in 3 sets, which is a lot, I felt like we didn't block as well as we did up at their place. A lot of balls off our hands. So we feel like if we're disciplined in our blocking, we can do a little better job blocking, which will make our defense stronger. And then we do have to just be better offensively than we were here. Green Bay did a great job playing defense. They played hard. I think if both teams play well, it could be a great match.
Blocking was kind of the magic word for Jenna Cavanaugh this year. Was named Horizon League Defensive Player of the Year this week. And then Alexis Egelr obviously being All-League as well. Just talk about that honor for those 2 and what they've meant, especially during the conference season.
Very excited for Jenna. She's worked very hard this season. When she came into preseason, she struggled a little bit. As a matter of fact, if we hadn't had an injury early in the year, she may not have played the first weekend because of how she struggled during our preseason. So she's recovered very well. She's just so athletic and fast and does a great job getting outside and closing the block. And so I'm very excited about that. And I'm happy she was all conference, because she does do a great job for us offensively. We don't set her as much as we set our outside hitters, but she is very efficient and does a great job for us in that respect too. And Lexi has really picked up her game since Missy went down. She has stepped up and taken the role of being the main ball control person. A lot of teams go after her to try to take her out of her offensive game, and she's just done a great job both offensively and defensively picking up those pieces. So it's well deserved for both of them.
And then signing day was this past week with Sam Brown and Morgan Tippee signing NLIs to come play at Youngstown State next year. Just talk about them, just a general comment, and then maybe some strengths on either one.
Well, very excited for both of them. Morgan Tippee, it brings a lot of size, and that's something that we're graduating, so we're very excited about that. And her work ethic is just really, really good. So I know she's going to come in and work hard. We may move her outside to a pin, but I know that right now we're going to train her in both and just see where she fits in best. But very excited about her, because she wants to do anything she can to be good. Sam Brown comes from a high-level club, First Alliance out of Chicago. Always been on their top team at every age group, and the experience level she brings is something that we will need with the loss of Missy. Lexi's going to be a senior and leaving, so we need a 6-rotation ball control kid that understands how to play the game, and that's what Sam Brown brings to us: high-level experience and a high volleyball IQ.
All right, Coach, good luck this weekend against Green Bay, and hopefully a couple of teams after that.
All right, thank you.